You're watching New England's fastest growing news, ABC 6 News First at 4, with Allison Alexander, Paul Mueller, and the Storm Tracker forecast with Fred Campagna. Now, ABC 6 News First at 4 continues.
Paying for health care is always a hot issue. This rally at the State House last month is just one example. A lot of low-income families rely on programs like Right Care to pay their medical bills. But that protection comes with a hefty price tag to other taxpayers. We know there is a lot of talk on the issue, but no matter where you fall, you probably agree there's not enough action.
Oh, that's about to change. One local group is connecting grassroots efforts all over the country with one goal in mind.
Joining us now are Steve DeToy from the Rhode Island Medical Society and Donna Policastro, Executive Director of the Rhode Island State Nurses Association. Both are part of the New Ocean State Action Team. Welcome to you both.
And we welcome you both. Thank you for joining us today on First at 4. First thing, and both of you can answer in whatever order you'd like, how are you guys going to help this unbelievable situation?
Well, thank you for inviting us. The Rhode Island State Nurses Association is certainly pleased to be a part of this local effort, and the American Nurses Association is pleased to be part of the national effort of Healthcare Action Now. Basically, our role as nurses is to educate the public, raise the awareness of all the citizenry of the state, and to disseminate the research and the data and the analysis about the health insurance industry and the lack of insurance among all the citizens of our state.
Well, what are some of the things, Don, if I can just interrupt you, what were some things that you would say to people just off the top? If you're going to educate people, what would you say that?
Well, I think it's important for us to level the playing field and them to understand what is available to them, what is not available to them, and what can be available to them if we have a shared responsibility regarding this effort. For example, employers, the citizens, and government should all pay their equal share for health care insurance for the state.
And what can they do? What can people, Rhode Islanders, do to be proactive?
Well, one of the things that I'm sure some of the associations like Ocean State Action will be doing will actually be having a grassroots efforts to train community volunteers to go out into the community and educate members of our community.
Okay, much thanks to both of you.
Actually, we didn't get a chance to hear from Steve. I'm going to be 30 seconds, Steve, if you could.
30 seconds soundbite. The major focus of this entire effort is to expand health insurance coverage to every citizen in the United States. Unfortunately, the cost of having people uninsured is enormous, and that is unfortunately one of the things that's happening in Rhode Island is we are creating more uninsured than we are creating insured at this point.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in and joining us here on First at 4.